Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Empatholkus, and it's time for the Expanse Season 6, Episode 3, Force Projection. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of a little bit of business first, and we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible. One of the videos, my vast video library, and pops it up there just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. Also, if you don't want to be notified by YouTube because they're dicks that way, hit that bell down below and they won't notify you when I come on live. So what you should do is go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have over there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media on there and all the links to my pages on there as well. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. All right. Yes, I'm giving you enough time to hit pause, walk away, whatever you want to do. All right. And happy holidays, everyone out there, too. I know it's Christmas Eve in most parts of the world right now, or Christmas Day, and if you're ahead of the game there. So, all right. In this episode, of course, we have Marco and Naros giving up Ceres Station to both the Earth and Mars forces. And essentially, what Marcos and Naros has done is stripped everything out of the Ceres Station, leaving them with only 3 weeks worth of food, air, water, all that kind of stuff for about 1 million people. Yeah, he basically dicked over Earth and Mars once again. And Avasarla realizes, she's like, we can't leave these people. I mean, yeah, Marcos would just kind of go, fuck you, and walk away and kill everybody. But they can't do that, of course, because then the Belters, of course, who already look at Earth and Mars as being, in a bad light, they're going to go, see, they're going to do the same thing that we would do to them. So, yeah. Yeah. So, kind of a fucked up situation, pretty much. And the other thing, Monica Stewart's um, project, if you will, that was conscripted by Avasarla has gone out across the belt there, and so all the Belters are watching the Earthers talking about, and we get a nice callback actually to someone I'd forgotten about. To tell you the truth, it was the Reverend um, Anna. Anna comes back on, and so we get a little screen time from Anna. She's actually in that video. For those of you who don't remember Anna, she's back in like the first couple of seasons. And then also Prax. Prax actually makes an appearance back in this episode again, too. So we get a callback to a couple of different characters who started off this series. And now they come back again for just little cameos in season 6, which was kind of nice. Prax, of course, sending a little gift to Amos saying, hey, by the way, my colleague that I was working with who got killed here in the belt, we are working on, outputting a shit ton of food really, really fast. Here's what she was working on. Give it to somebody who that might be able to work with it, especially now that Mars needs, Earth and Mars need a lot of food for all these, for Ceres Station. And so, yeah, Amos sends it on over to Chrissy. Yeah, so that Chrissy can work with that. Which I love the whole thing, the whole banter between him and Bobby, between Amos and Bobby, talking about the old lady and how she really loves when he calls her Chrissy, and he goes, "Yeah, but I do it to her face," which is just really good. I mean, and then also Amos uh having a little talk with Peaches, Clarissa. And Clarissa tells him, she goes, you're the reason why I got these mods. And She goes, "It was to kill you." And, and that's what it was. She goes, "But now whenever I use these mods, I see that first guy that I killed." And again, we're going back again to first couple of seasons here. And she's saying, "Yeah, I see his face all the time now when I use the mods, and that's probably why I throw up at the end, after I've used it." And so yeah, so he lets her take the con so that he can get some sleep. And in the meantime, he's trying to also figure out what's going on with the rings, with these disappearing ships and stuff like that. So he and Naomi are actually crunching the data on that, and they don't know exactly what's going on with these missing ships. They're just popping up at random, and it's an experiment by Marcos. We don't know exactly what he's doing either, or why he's just kind of like leaving series to fend for itself at this point. And we also get a view of that world again through the ring gate, and the weird dog creatures can fix things, I guess is what's going on, and bring things back to life. It looked like it brought one of the birds back to life as well. And we saw the little girl who had found them, of course, Kara. Her brother is dead, which of course, the dog creature is going to bring the kid back to life again. And yeah, it's going to bring a whole new set of problems for everybody in the Expanse world here, is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Um, and then finally, we also have the Rossi gets into a dogfight with, of course, the Pella, and basically with Marco Inaros and two other ships. And they take out they take out one ship, and the other ship goes to help it. And then they end up taking out Marcos, and Holden actually spares his life, which, at the last minute, because he sees Philippe in the background. Um, he doesn't kill Marcos, even though the missile hits, and they're like a dud. So, or actually, Bobby was screaming out, "God damn it, a dud right now!" So, and actually, we see that it was Holden who disabled the missile before it hit. And Marcos realizes it, and realizes that he should be, for all intents and purposes, dead, and he takes off. So yeah, kind of a nail biter on that one. It really was. And then of course, we've got Drummer, and Drummer has starting to make her own little navy. And she is going to hit all the reserves that Marco Inaros has scattered throughout the solar system right now. And excuse me, she's also trying to figure out why he has these all these supplies scattered where they are. And yeah, no one knows why. And I'm fairly sure there, there is a reason behind this that we're gonna go at the end. But yeah, Marcos is holding all his cards pretty close to the vest at the moment. And after all this, after the Rossi, gets away from them and all that stuff, and Marcos turns tail, Philippe actually lays into him and says, "It's your fault." And he turns around and basically uses his father's methods on his father, and says, "No, you're the reason why we're in this mess. It's your fault. You fucked up." And he says, if we hadn't gone after them like everyone told you not to, we wouldn't be in this mess. We wouldn't be down a ship at the moment. And Marcos doesn't like that and tells him, "Get the fuck out. You're relieved of duty at the moment." And also, the people on Sirius Station, the Belters, are calling him a coward, because he left Sirius Station after he said Sirius Station was going to be the capital of the Belter Republic and all this kind of stuff, and the Free Navy. And yeah, he just left them hanging. And so his popularity is waning at the moment. And I smell a coup getting ready to be set up by Philippe at this point. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So good episode. I'm looking forward to the next three. I mean, this is the last three episodes that we have of this group, this series. And then of course they're going to move on to another series, of course, on this. So we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, really interesting. It moved along fairly quickly. The interactions are great between the crew and the cast, and all this stuff, of course. And also, we had the explosion at Sirius Station. We got to figure out what happened with that too. Who caused that, or if it just happened on its own? Which, of course, probably didn't happen on its own. Something probably happened. So, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, tomorrow I'm off because it's Christmas Day. And about as far as I've gotten is Sunday, where I'm going to have spoiler alert, where we can talk about spoilerific things as long as they are out in the general public, no sneak previews, anything like that. So I will be posting up the next week's schedule on Sunday. So I'll have all that ready for you guys on Sunday. So with that, there's nobody in the chat. I guess no one showed up and no one's watched the episode as of yet, or it's Christmas Eve and people are out doing their stuff. So I'm going to let you guys go. I want to say, if you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that popped up at the very end here. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that like button, the share button as well. And if you don't want to be notified by YouTube, hit that bell down below. Otherwise, go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. All right. So with that said, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, it could be the door that's leading out the airlock, and you never know what's going to be on the other side, if it's going to be open or not. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again on Sunday. Until then, stay safe, be well, take care, wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, get those boosters as well, and also get those flu shots too. Have a good Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating at this point in time, or just having a couple of days off. That'd be great too. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again on Sunday. Have a good night and cheers, everybody. Thanks.